You walk out of a party, dinner, or group hangout, and the second the door closes behind you, it's like your whole body finally exhales. You sit in the quiet, lights low, and feel a wave of relief so deep it almost surprises you. Maybe you had fun, maybe you even laughed and connected, but now you're wiped out, like someone pulled the plug on your battery. You need hours, sometimes a whole day, just to feel like yourself again. Meanwhile, everyone else seems to bounce to the next event, texting, "Let's do it again," or you're desperate for silence and space. You wonder, why do I need so much recovery after being around people, even when I like them? Am I just antisocial, broken, or missing something everyone else has? Psychology says, if you feel more drained than energized after social events, even the good ones, your brain is doing something most people never talk about. And once you see what's really happening, you'll never call yourself too sensitive in the same way again. You've probably heard it from others. You're so antisocial, you're boring. You never want to do anything? Or why do you always leave early? Maybe friends or family tease you for needing alone time, or act like your need for recovery is a flaw. You start to feel guilty, like you're letting people down or missing out. Sometimes you force yourself to keep up, only to end up more exhausted and resentful. Other people seem to thrive on constant socializing. You feel like you're running on empty after a few hours. You wonder if you're just not built for connection, or if you're missing some secret skill for keeping up. Most people like you stop here and decide they're just broken or antisocial, but that's only because nobody ever explained what your brain and body are actually doing after social events. Here's the reframe. Psychology suggests that people who feel drained after social events often have a high social sensitivity and a depth-oriented nervous system. Your brain and body process more input, conversations, emotions, energy shifts, so socializing is real work, not just fun. You're not too sensitive or boring. You're wired to notice, absorb, and reflect, which means you need more recovery to reset. You're not broken. You're built for depth, not endless noise. Your system is designed to go deep, not wide, and that's why you need time alone to recharge and process. Once you see what your social battery is really doing, you may never call yourself antisocial in quite the same way again. Let's break down what's really happening in your mind and body after social events. Some people have a more sensitive nervous system. Social input, voices, faces, energy drains their battery faster. After a few hours, your system needs quiet to reset, not because you dislike people, but because your brain is working overtime. You don't just chat. You absorb emotions, read between the lines, and process every interaction deeply. This makes you a great listener and friend, but it also means socializing is more work for you than for others. Afterward, your mind keeps replaying conversations, analyzing, and reflecting, which adds to the fatigue. Extroverts recharge by being around people. Introverts and deep processors recharge alone. Your need for recovery isn't a flaw. It's a sign your system is built for depth, not constant stimulation. Most people just see you leave early or go quiet. They never see the nervous system, the deep processing, and the energy math your mind is doing after every event. The next step is learning how to honor your need for recovery without letting it turn into avoidance. Here's where your need for recovery can be both a strength and a trap. Taking time to recharge is healthy self-awareness. It keeps you balanced, lets you show up fully when you do engage, and protects you from burnout. But it can also quietly become avoidance. You skip events you'd actually enjoy, or use "I'm tired" as a shield to avoid growth, connection, or even a little discomfort. On the outside, it looks like self-care. On the inside, it can quietly become isolation. A gentle self-check. Right now, am I honoring my need for recovery, or am I hiding from life because it feels safer to stay home? When you see it clearly, your story stops being "I'm antisocial" or "broken" and starts sounding more like the truth. You're a depth-oriented, high-sensitivity mind in a world that often rewards constant stimulation. You notice more, feel more, and need more time to reset. That's a strength. The work now is to honor your wiring, plan downtime after events, communicate your needs, and stop apologizing for needing recovery. Try tiny experiments. Schedule a quiet evening after a busy day. Say no to one event you don't want. Or explain to a friend, "I love seeing you, but I need to recharge after." Over time, you'll teach your system that you can be both connected and rested. If this felt like someone finally explained your social battery, you're not alone and you're not too much for needing recovery. Subscribe and stay close if you want more videos that decode traits like this without shaming you. And tell me in the comments what kinds of social events drain you the most, because next, we're going even deeper into how sensitive, depth-oriented minds like yours can thrive without burning out.